Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and this is part 5 of my conservation videos for color number 49, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And I'm working on the interior still. I guess it's time to go watch what I've got done. Right after this. Well, I got in a hurry and forgot to turn the camera on. Oh well. You've seen me do this a bunch of times before, so it's not that big a deal. I'm going to go ahead and squirt it down. We'll have to make some more of this. I used almost a whole bottle working on the cover of that New Mutants 87, and I'll show you that in a little bit. The stain is still there. It's not as bad as what it was, but it's still there. And here I'm going to have to do a little I need to fix that tear, that split. And I'll use some methyl cellulose, nanocellulose, and Tingujo paper for that. And put this down with a little bit of a from what I understand, you got to have sound effects or your projects don't work out right. So there you go. All right, we'll be back in a bit. All right, let's squeegee this off. Flip it over. Alright, flip it over again, because this is the side I need. This is the front side of this wrap, the one that points towards the cover, or the front cover anyway. Set that off to the side, and we're going to put some methyl cellulose on this, even though I don't put it on all of the pages. Yeah, I should shake that up first. I think I have some calcium hydroxide mix too. I'm not going to put it on both sides. I'm just going to put it on this side. Alright, that's it for that one. Get a little piece of Tingujo paper. Just a little piece, you know. I'm literally going to use a little piece. Let's see, that's about long enough, but I want it smaller. I think I just heard some thunder, which is about right, and I'm going to set that on there. And let me get my Tingujo nanocellulose paste. I think I have it in the other room. Be right back. Alright, let's put this on. Flip it over. Put another one on. If I can find one. Here we go. Get a couple of pieces of blotter paper. One on this side. Flip it over again. Put one on this side. And we'll put that in the press. I'll show you something a little bit different. This is the cover to that New Mutants 87. I got some of the stain off, not as much as I would have liked. There's still a lot of dirt on it. I need to clean it. I think I'm going to mix up some gum gum with some betaine and try that and see if I can get more of that stain out that way. I got a lot of it off, but I want to get more of it off, and I think betaine might be, the gum gum and betaine might be the way to go on that. It's not looking too bad, but I want it to look even better. Granted, this is for, I'm doing this for free, just to see if I can, and if the comic shop owner wants to bump up the price from what he was selling it for, that's fine. I don't care. But yeah, it's like a proof of concept for me. I've never worked on a comic this new. Most of the stuff I work on is at least 70s or back, unless it's something simple like a spine roll. Then I'll work on newer stuff. So, yeah. We'll get back to 4-color 49. Alright, I kind of skipped this step on the last one, so we're not going to skip it this time. We're going to go ahead and put it in there. Set that down. Get out my Evaporust. Want to call it by what it is this time. Evaporust. Get a little bit on there. Don't need a whole lot. And we're going to put it on this side, just like I always do. A couple of little pieces of blotter paper. A little bit of weight. And now we wait. Camera's crooked. That's the problem. We'll get that straightened out. Ah, much better. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So, like I said, now we wait. I didn't just forget to turn the camera on. I forgot everything. So here's what I did. I removed the Evaporest container. I took out the blotter paper I had in there. The stain doesn't bother me too much. It's a little bit big, but it's okay. I sprayed it down with some fresh betaine and calcium hydroxide solution, just the plastic. Then I did the same thing with the wrap. Flipped it over, did it again. We'll put it in the press once I do that. I'm not going to show you this one. Probably won't show you the next couple of wraps that I do, but I'll show you all of them at the end of the video. I'm going to try to get all of the wraps done this weekend. So we'll see how it goes. In addition to working on the on that New Mutants 87. I will probably try to wash one of those wraps as well. I might show that, I might not. We'll see. In the meantime, I'll be back when it's time to either show you something different or to show you all of the wraps done, or all of the wraps that I'm going to get done this weekend. Yeah, okay, I changed my mind. We're going to go ahead and squeegee this off. You can live with seeing this twice. I won't be adding methyl cellulose to this one because the betaine does act as a sizing agent, and since I'm not washing the betaine out, that'll be fine. It'll all work out just wonderful. Some people may disagree with me. I refer them to Professor Peter. He's the one that informed me that betaine actually does act as a sizing agent. So, there you go. Since he's the one that introduced me to betaine in the first place, I tend to believe him. And after all, he is something of an expert in the field. Definitely more so than I am. Let's put this on there. I know it's used. It's still good. I can probably use it one or two more times. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put it in some blotter paper, stick it in my press. It's the last thing I can press on this today, because I have a comic book in that same press. Sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? I have 3 layers in the press that I can use. The first layer has the first wrap that I did today. The second layer has a Collector's Classics number 3, the Count of Monte Cristo in it, so that I can flatten it out. I've had it in my humidity chamber for about 2 or 3 days now, and this will be on the 3rd level. So we'll see you when those are emptied out and I can do some more pages. So I've pretty much finished working on these. I still have a little crack down here. My Tengujo didn't go down far enough. But overall, I like the way it turned out. That's nice and faded. I think it'll be fine. I'm happy with it, and that's all that matters. This one didn't fade quite as much, but it still looks pretty good, I think. And that's the second wrap that I did for this video. A little tiny bit of a split there. I'm just not going to worry about it. Then we have this one. Again, it faded nicely, but you can still see it. But I'm not trying to get rid of it completely, just want to make it look a little better. Here's the 4th one that I did, and this is getting close to the centerfold. Again, didn't fade quite as much as I would have liked, but it's fine. Finally, there's the centerfold. Now, I did a few things on here that I didn't show, and I probably should have gone ahead and did this one as a video. I added some Tengujo because there was a split here, and I added a little bit of a fill here, and this is where I should have gone ahead and shown it, because I used a little bit different method to do the leaf or the spot casting. I like the way it turned out. I think it turned out really well. It filled it nicely. Of course, you can still see the brown on there. I didn't try to fade that this time. because I knew it was going to fill it. And maybe I should have filled both sides to get rid of it completely. Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with that. Let me cut this tail off here. And that is the interior. 100% of the interior is now finished. So what are we going to work on next? Well, with the center being finished, there's really only one thing I can work on next. And that is the cover. As you can see, oh, my light shifted. As you can see, I'm going to have to do a little bit of spot casting or maybe leaf casting. Corners, I'll go ahead and cast those, try to match them to the interior, but I'm going to have to clean it first. Now I have some interesting things here. This almost measures up. I kind of want to try to get the whole interior to look like this. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we're going to give it a try. And this I will start on my next video. I won't be starting this on this video. I will feature this on the next one and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll all be okay, and I'll be cleaning it a little bit first. And yeah, we'll go from there. The video, will part 6 be the last video for this? I don't know. It all depends on how far I get with it, with the cover, which is what I'm going to work on next. Doesn't have a lot that I have to do, but I do have to do. I have to clean the cover. I have to wash the color, prep it, do some leaf casting. I don't know if I'm going to use my my suction table or not, or if I'm just going to cast it dry. I'm very happy with the casting that came out on my centerfold. That turned out a whole lot better than I expected, and that's where the staple goes, is right there in that center. So we'll get to it. We'll see what happens. But of course, I'm also working on Superman 14 at the same time. And we're going to try to get all of those pages, the interior pages, wrapped up this week. We'll see. I don't know if I will or not, but we'll give it a shot. And in addition, I'm also working on a Mutants 87 that I'm not filming, but I do show occasional updates. The stains are not coming out as well as I thought. I'm going to try some Gellum Gum, I think, on the cover and see if that draws the rest of that stain out. But the stain isn't coming from off the interior wraps either, so we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, have yourself a great week, and we'll see you Wednesday night live on Coffee with Chaos. You don't want to miss it. Sometimes it's good. Take care, everybody. Bye.